phone near the bushes, so hopefully this plant won't obstruct the view. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, Scott Colton, a.k.a. Colt Cabana, veteran independent wrestler, podcaster, is suing his now former best friend, CM Punk, multi-time WWE champion, former UFC fighter who went 0-2, over unpaid legal fees. Get this. According to the report, Colt Cabana is owed up to $513,000 and some change in unpaid legal fees. And according to the report, CM Punk told him to pay in excess of $250,000 and pretty much said, well, you're on your own with the legal fees. Colt Cabana is suing for over $1 million. I believe $1.2 million total in damages. I don't have the report right in front of me. But this is big news for a lot of reasons. One, CM Punk, a.k.a. Phil Brooks, real name Phil Brooks, looks really, really bad here. He didn't look that great in the trial. He did win the... For those... let's go to the beginning here. 4 years ago, CM Punk did a podcast after leaving WWE, Colt Cabana's show, buried everybody in sight in WWE, went scorched earth, and he ended up burying Dr. Chris Amon. He didn't use his name, but he said Doc, and essentially said that WWE, long story short, neglected him medically. A few months after that podcast dropped, which has now pretty much been scrubbed from the internet, WWE, the WWE doctor, Chris Amon, opted to sue CM Punk and Colt Cabana, and this went on for years and years. I thought it would be thrown out of court, settled out of court. Nope, it actually went to trial a couple months back. It was long believed that WWE was actually bankrolling the lawsuit, and Chris Amon lost to CM Punk and to Colt Cabana. And, well, sucks to be Chris Amon, right? But it also sucked to be CM Punk because CM Punk had to pay a lot of legal fees. And it sucks to be Colt Cabana, who also had to pay a lot of legal fees. And last time I checked, Colt Cabana, well, he's done pretty well for himself. I think he makes, somewhere around like 6 figures on the independent circuit. That dude hustles, and it's nothing compared to CM Punk, who's been a millionaire for a number of years now, who got reportedly paid $1 million for his first UFC fight and at least $500,000 for his second fight. And last time I checked, the only thing Colt Cabana did wrong, so to speak, was host a podcast where his best friend happened to maybe embellish some things, which led to him getting his ass sued. And so, in the court of public opinion, CM Punk looks really damn bad here. On top of that, this could have some repercussions for both men's futures. How so? Well, let me tell you. Pro wrestling. In the case of Colt Cabana, he's got a pretty nice position with ROH right now. But let's say down the road, no matter how this trial goes, ROH says, you know what, we're going to sign CM Punk because we want to make an impact. They sign CM Punk. Could lead to Colt Cabana having to leave his longtime home of ROH. If CM Punk loses this lawsuit, or if this drags out God knows how long, hopefully this doesn't drag out. Hopefully both men settle for the sake of their families and themselves and everything. But let's just say this drags out. Let's just say Colt Cabana wins. CM Punk, if he pays $500K, I know he's got money, but that's still a lot of freaking money. And that could lead to CM Punk saying, you know what? I better make some serious cash right now. And that could lead to CM Punk maybe returning to MMA, even though it would be ill-advised, fighting for Bellator, because UFC pretty much said, nah, vamos, get out of here after being 0-2. He could fight for the Professional Fighters League, which while is kind of like a real sport, as far as their approach with the tournaments and brackets and things like that, they just got a $28 million investment from guys like Tony Robbins and Mark Burnett and Kevin Hart. And who knows? They need some ratings. Bellator needs some ratings. They could throw some serious money at CM Punk. Or this could lead to CM Punk maybe using some more common sense and saying, I want to be punched in the face fake as opposed to real and getting brain damage. And he could go into wrestling. And if ROH decides, you know what, we're going to stick by Colt Cabana, maybe he goes to New Japan, maybe he hits the independent circuit, maybe he goes to Impact. Who the hell freaking knows? But he's already clearly burned a bridge with WWE. If ROH sticks by Colt Cabana and he's ever interested in coming back to ROH, maybe he could be blacklisted from there. I mean, you might be saying, well, why wouldn't ROH want CM Punk? I'll tell you why. Because, one, ROH already's got money. ROH is relatively stable under the Sinclair banner. And for those that don't know, ROH with New Japan is running Madison Square Garden WrestleMania weekend, the night before WrestleMania in April 2019. And they've already sold out 60% of the freaking arena and are on pace to sell out the entire arena and be the first non-WWE company in America to do a $1 million gate, according to Dave Meltzer, which is gigantic. And that's with only announcing Hiroshi Tanahashi, Tetsuya Naito, and Kazuchika Okada on the card. Because technically the Bullet Club is not under contract by then. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, some serious repercussions for both sides here. It is really unfortunate. All I can say is this makes CM Punk look really bad. And it's unfortunate because his post-debut, look, he's made money in UFC. I'm not going to be crying for him financially, but think about it. His post-WWE legacy since 2014, while justified, bitterness against WWE has been what? Bitter, alienating friends, excommunicating most of his wrestling friends, and now not paying his best friend's legal bills, even though his best friend did nothing wrong, and they apparently had an agreement. So we'll see what happens, folks, but I would love to hear from you. And actually, while we are live, let me check some of the comments here. Samuel says, damn, CM Punk can't catch a break. Nelly Lara says, well, friendship is dead and they'll never be friends again. Michael C says, WTF. Shakita Slater, shout out to her, says, damn. Yeah, damn is right. But folks, I'm going to get on out of here because I am melting in this close to 90-degree New York sun. But I want to hear from you. Do you think this causes CM Punk to go back into professional wrestling? Because let's keep it real here. No matter how much money you make, if you're going to be spending 6 figures here, 6 figures there on lawsuits, you got to make some coin. What do you think about Colt Cabana's future? Have you ever had a friend that stabbed you in the back or in the front? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care. Don't forget to subscribe. I guess I got to do some gardening here too. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the matches and stay tuned later this week for our SummerSlam preview.